Hello everyone, it's Christine here and I'm back for another sharing of a Stitchery swap that I've received as part of the Great Big Little Stitchery swap being hosted by the lovely Annie Claxton of Arty Farty Annie. So this Stitchery swap has come from within Australia. So these are some beautiful Australian stamps. I've not seen this one actually. Australia spelt out with the boomerang and emus and kangaroos and surfing. Cricket I think there. Not sure what that is. Is that meant to be a shark? Don't know. And so it's from Lesley. So I'm not going to show you the front or the back because it's got addresses on it. So I might just slide it down here and I will open it off screen without trying to ruin the envelope. Okay, and I will slip the contents. Actually, that's okay now because you can't see the address that's there. So I can now slip the contents, make sure I don't lose anything in the process. Okay, put that aside. Put my piece of hiding paper aside, and then what's this? Aha! Wow, isn't that beautiful? Bring it up to the camera. I love my dragonflies. Adore dragonflies. So pretty. Is this, I wonder if this is one of Lesley's pictures of her own. It's beautiful anyway. It is just lovely. I'm going to be keeping all of these with my in my treasury of stitchy friendships. Now I want to make sure I look at the back rather than the front of the stitchery piece. I think, yep, that's the back. But first of all, we will read the card. Thanks for being my swap buddy. Love all your work and keep the videos rolling. Hope you enjoy my little stitchery. Cheers, Lesley. I will most definitely enjoy it, and I will most definitely enjoy this little card. I'm going to keep that out while we look at the stitchery. There is so much stitchery on this, Lesley. That is amazing. This is just the back, but it is incredible. Just have to let you have a little gander at it, a little look at it. Wow. So many. Now I'm just trying to work out. It looks like a little house. And then maybe flowers. Maybe grass and sort of greenery. Little plants here. Not sure, maybe. Sometimes you don't know what's going on the front by looking at the back. Like there could there be French knots there? And then yeah, it looks like cantha sort of style stitching here. Lovely thread as well. Very, maybe like a perle I think has been used for some of it. Beautiful and thick and textural. Okay, shall we turn it over and have a look? It's just started raining really heavily outside. I hope that's not going to interfere with the sound. Okay, let's turn it over and then let's take a look. I like keeping you in suspense as well as myself. Wow, that is amazing. All those tiny little stitches. And then the most sweet little house. Beautiful little blue door, red doorknob. So I got one thing right. I got the house right, and I got the little French knots in terms of the stitching. And so that stitching you've done across the house, is that a chain? Is that a chain stitch you've used there? It looks like a chain along here. I think it is actually a chain stitch. Wow. Or is it trying to work out what sort of stitch that is. So yeah, so tightly done. It does take on the effect of sort of wood, but beautiful variegated yarn. And then I just love how these little flowers are growing out of the house. That is just so whimsical and so lovely. It makes me smile just looking at it. And then all the little French knots, like little rosebuds on the roof. Your stitching it's really compact and really tight. It's amazing. Really impressive just how how well defined and how the intensity of your stitching. It's incredible. And even just the little details of the edging of the little garden beds, and then the little flowers there. And just, yeah, this seed stitching interspersed with French knots or colonial knots. I think they might be colonial knots, possibly. And then lazy daisy stitches, little birds. That's so sweet. And then just that coloration. And I wonder, I'm thinking, Lesley, you've probably coloured this fabric yourself, created the sky with the different, the sort of the cloud areas, and then the darker, more intense areas, and then the grass, and then this sort of, yeah, this mid-range area. I do want to get into that a bit more because I just think it gives such a lovely effect. Jane had done that in her piece the other day. But let me bring it up and give you a really good close look at it, because all these pieces deserve to be studied and absorbed and create inspiration for us all. So much inspiration to be had. Yeah, your stitching is so amazingly dense and close together. It's just beautiful. It's like, yeah, really intense colouring in of the picture. Just lovely. Look at those little flowers. And then, yeah, this area down the front, amazing. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thread that you've used. Again, I think it's a variegated because I can see different colours coming through, and the thread you've used on the house is variegated as well for the orangey yellow. So nice, and it feels absolutely amazing and really cohesive again because it's all stitched together. Also got it stitched around here. Obviously where all that stitching is, it holds it down. You don't have to do any sort of, around stitches. Love the raw edges. Love the raw edges on your painted piece. Just such a great idea to paint that scene, and then just use your imagination to fill it up. And just, great use of variegated colours or threads. So you've variegated there, also up here. And I think even your pinks are variegated because they seem to be sort of transitioning colours up the roof. So it just adds that extra interest. And yeah, I love the house, that it's not all perfectly straight. It's just the most perfect house with flowers growing out of the roof, and just that lovely crooked effect of a house sitting in a meadow. So much fun. And then just that simple stitch, just like essentially. Yeah, you kind of go down and then you use the stitch in the middle to anchor it down just to create the effect of birds. Very smart. And then, little lazy daisies to do the leaves, and also to do the stem. In fact, it's just the longer double stitch there, I think. Just love it. And the painting just gives that variation of colour as well. So it's not like you're dealing with really dense colours. You can then add to that background colour with your stitching. Really delightful. And then just adding those extra stitches in the sky for some more detail. So there you go. Last little look at it. Thank you so much, Lesley. I honestly feel so grateful to have the gift of these most magnificent pieces of artwork. That there's no other way to describe them than incredible artworks from incredible creators, and just to have that opportunity to exchange our work with each other, and then have that ability to be able to touch and enjoy, because I think we are all quite tactile people, us who do these stitchy and fabricy processes and creativity. We're naturally, we like the feel of things, we like the tactileness of things, so this is just the best possible thing to do. It's lovely to see things on screen, but with many of the people that I'm receiving swaps from, I've never actually seen their work on screen, so it's just so lovely to see people's different and evolving styles, because we're always changing how we approach things. So special. So thank you, Lesley. I'm absolutely touched, and really looking forward to getting your square off to you. I've got lots of stitching ahead this weekend. Thanks, Lesley. Take care, everyone. Hope you're having a great day or a great evening. Bye.